What is a life if not a bunch of actions and visions? What is our mind if not a bunch of patterns and rhythms? Give it some light and it shines after you end it. But give it time in the shadows and witness all of the darkness that it lives with. I keep on wondering if evil's real. Is it evil will or mentally ill? Do only hurt people kill? Or do you get so numb you're just desperate to feel? Tragedy got you under a spell. Do hurt people if they're doing well? Of course not. Some were forced to see the abyss. They weren't ready for it yet, and it traumatized them. Force fed the forbidden fruit from the tree of knowledge. Some learn these truths too early. Before you know it, you dig up so much dirt, now your soul is buried. You only see hurt, so your vision blurry. You always on fire, but nothing's burning. No sprinklers or alarms, no one running for harm. So we hide our scars and pretend to be calm. Fear a state, you lose your name, only feel ashamed. You feel real through pain. Trauma is passed down to us. It's a sick and twisted inheritance. We pass it on to our family, our friends, neighbors, partners, and most of all, to our children. Soon the victim turns into villain. It spreads like a sickness and it can live forever without any limits. In The Walking Dead, the zombies destroy the fabric of society. They not only take lives, but our humanity. But are the zombies evil? Do they intentionally bite people? Of course not. They're not evil. They're just a force of nature, a disease. Aren't we just one bite away from turning? Just one bad day from a burning? Aren't we one push before we over the edge? I think about when Yoda talked about the dark side. He said, fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering. Fear? About to the dark side it is. So when I see someone acting rude, mean, or evil, I don't get mad. I feel bad, because they're stuck somewhere between afraid and suffering. They're not the enemy. They're just sick. People get sick sometimes, guys, and that could be any of us. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and the forces of evil. What happened to you when you were a child wasn't your fault. A fraction of you doesn't equal your all. A stranger is just a friend that was never called, and evil is just a path that we've all walked. Jesus said, it's not the healthy that need a doctor, but the sick. For I have not come to call the righteous, but the sinner. So it doesn't matter if you want to call it evil, sick, or sinner. What matters is you call yourself compassion. Thank you.
All right, Brandon.